Hey, once again, we're gonna do a review. This time it's for the Dark Knight Rises DX12 from Hot Toys. As usual, we're gonna start off with the box. As you can see here, this one is a bit different from the MMS version. No outer sleeves whatsoever. But the box is it's huge. And it comes with magnets on the side, so it's a pretty cool box. Now we're looking at the back of the box. Really no design, just plain Hot Toys logo and DX logo in it. And the box itself, it's made out of pretty hard carton. So you can see the outside protective insert just fell. Yeah, you can see the foam inserts in there to protect the figure. And really simple, simplistic design, just a chalk outline and a tumbler blueprint. Take a closer look on the chalk outline on the box. I love this symbol, used all over the movies. And on the other side, it would show you a blueprint of the tumbler in 1/6 scale, so you can also display this in your Dissolve. It also has the word Rise, kind of like sums up the entire movie. Right here we're taking a look at the figure itself, so anyone who owned any DX figures knows that it is the deluxe line, so you have the foam inserts and a lot of accessories. Right now you're just taking taking a look at the first layer of the accessories that comes along with this figure. It shows you the different face plates and also the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. Earlier you saw one of the two utility belts that he has. Right now you're taking a look at another accessory tray that contains the stand, the cape, and the purse tool. Now we're going to move on to the accessories. What you're looking at now is the stand. It doesn't come with a standard Hot Toy stand, but it does come with this awesome looking base that lights up as well. As you can see, we're going to talk about that more later. I'm going to do a demonstration. This figure comes with an extra 2 pairs of hands to hold the gun, and one is to hold the batarang. Then you can see the guns on the side as well, but for now we're going to touch on the grappling gun. Now this grappling gun is, we've seen this in every Batman figure, but this one is a little bit more, I would say, realistic in terms, because you can see it just cocks back, and also the details are a lot better. The paint that they used, they have this new paint, the metallic color. As you can see, it's shinier. They also applied this to the batarang. The bat bomb didn't really change, but I like the fact that they're using this new material or paint on this accessories. It just gives it, I guess, more quality. It doesn't look cheap at all. The one that I'm holding on right now, this is a clip that attaches to the EMP gun that he used on the Bane scene. This would be attached to the side of the bat pod, so you can hang on with this EMP gun, just like in the movies. What you're looking now is the EMP gun. See, it's a pretty cool gun. This is the one that he used when he was chasing Bane and some of his bad guys in the motorcycle. So you can see it also cocks back, and it has a switch underneath. That the purpose of that switch is because it's battery operated, and this is the battery compartment. It uses 3 small batteries. It looks like they're being used for watches. It lights up. It's not that the brightest, but it's okay. It has 1 LED light, and it has a bunch, I would say 10 pieces there, like transparent pieces. You see there, yeah, it's not too bright as far as because all of the lights are on, but it's pretty decent. Nice extra feature comes along with a gun. I would take out the battery still, because Hot Toys are known for leaking batteries. And the next accessory that we're gonna look at is this gun. I believe this is the sticky gun that he used on Dark Knight the movie, not specifically in the Dark Knight Rises, but this is the gun that he used when he was in Hong Kong. The sticky gun type of gun, but yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you include this, even though this line is for Dark Knight Rises? This gun is just amazing. The quality, so you can see it also folds up, and the stock just retracts. And another cool thing about this gun is that it gets into 2 pieces. You can divide this into 2 pieces, which I would explain later why it would do that. Now moving on to the next accessory, you can see it comes with 2 utility belts. The one on the left doesn't have any gadgets on it per se, compared to the one on the right, which is the more traditional one. What I do like about this belt though, compared to my MMS 71, is that it has, like with a grappling gun, it has a better finish, the metallic look, and also inside of the belt it has some fabric to prevent scratches on the figure itself. So that's a nice touch. And on this belt, since this is the first time that I've actually taken this out and played around with it, I have no idea how to open this. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. I hate to cut the video at this point. I'll just go along with it. I did figure it out later. The reason why this belt does not come with any utilities on the side is because it has a magnet that you can attach the sticky gun on the side, and also on this side, so you know you can give Batman a different look with this one. You can put that on the figure itself, so you know, just variations, so to speak. And now we're gonna move on to the more traditional utility belts, the one that we know and love. This one, we've probably seen this, you know, a bunch of times in, you know, because there's what, 4 different Batman figures now from Hot Toys. This one, pretty much the same as my MMS 71, except for the paint and extra thing on this side to prevent scratches. It still has the back compartment, so you can put the grappling gun, as you can see there. But like I said, I really love this paint job that they did. It gives a more metallic look, which is, I guess, more film accurate, which I do love. Now we're gonna move on to the next set of accessories. We're heading towards the head part now. The one that you're seeing on your left hand side, this is not an extra mask or cowl. I was happy when I saw that at first, but they are just cases to store the extra face plates, which is, you know, it's a pretty good storage because it's secure, it doesn't wobble. The one that I'm holding now is a neck piece that you're gonna attach to the body and to the Bruce Wayne head sculpt, so the neck doesn't look too long. And this tool right here is called a purse tool. This is what you're gonna use to, this end is to pop out the faceplate, which I would demonstrate later. And the other end is the one that you're gonna use to move his eyeballs on the other head sculpt. Now this is just amazing. This I love this head sculpt from Hot Toys. I would say this is one of their best ones as of yet. It really looks like Christian Bale. That's one of my biggest disappointments from my MMS 71, is the fact that it does not even come close to looking like Christian Bale. Unlike this one, I would say this is just dead on. Love this head sculpt. He looks a lot older because you know, on the Dark Knight Rises, it's supposed to be 8 years later than the Dark Knight, so you know it has a different skin tone than the previous head sculpts, which I really do love. And as you can see on the side, it even has the small warts on Christian Bale's. Now we're gonna move on to the figure itself. As you can see, I didn't include the cape. I thought that the cape adds nothing to the figure, just so you can see the entire figure, you know, without the obstruction of the cape itself. You can see we're taking a look at the stand again. There's some snow in it. You remember the scene from which Bane, you know, the big battle. So you can see his boots. We're gonna start off with that. It has ankle pivots. It's a nice suit this time. I mean, the MMS 71 is a great suit as well, but this one, we're gonna take a closer look later on, but they used a different approach in this one, as they separated the fabric to the rubber. As you can see, the boots, before it was just one boot, now there's a separation between the ankle and the boot itself. So you can see there, the inside is a fabric, and then the layers are rubber. That makes him more, I guess, movie accurate, and also it goes for a better articulation as far as movement is concerned. You're still kind of hindered due to the fact that inside this figure it has a fat suit, what they call. You can remove that, but in my case, you know, I'll just keep it as it is. But as you can see here, his cowl, the face sculpt is just amazing. It's dead on Christian Bale. Now he has a narrower shoulder. He doesn't look like a wrestler anymore. You can see, just marvel at the details of the suit. You're not gonna fully appreciate it unless you hold it in your hand. That's how good this suit is. Now we're gonna take a look at the back part of this figure. You can see just the amazing details. You know, the skeletal look on the back of his armor. You have better articulation now on the shoulders and on the elbows because they rebuilt, I guess, how the armor is placed at. And you're looking at the cowl. This is the standard faceplate that came along with it. Just an amazing. It's just, you know, a lot of people are putting some more paint on his eyes, but I'm not the type of guy who does customs. Maybe one day, but as it is out of the box, it's truly amazing. It's remarkable. Not that MMS 71 is not great, but this one just shows you what a deluxe, what the difference between the deluxe version is. And you can see here, just an amazing and the mouthpiece. That's what truly amazes me as well. So you can do many things around it. Now, unlike other Hot Toys, this one's kind of different. It's magnetized. You know, anyone who had Hot Toys before knows that, you know, you just pop in the head and put another neck. This one is a bit easier, I guess, because of the purse. So they made it magnetized, and I like it. You know, it makes it a lot easier to move his eyes. And now I'm just gonna demonstrate how it works. So you can see here, you know, it's like I said, it's magnetized. So you can see the neck joint has been left there. And I'm just showing the purse tool. Now bear with me here because I'm trying to concentrate on making the camera focus and just removing the faceplate. It's not normally this hard, but you know, I don't want to drop the faceplate as well. So there you go. So you can see the cowl here. So that's basically how it looked like without the faceplate. So you can replace it with a different one, you know, just to give it a different expression. And now on the other side of the purse tool, you won't see it on the camera, but there's like a small hedge thing on his eyes that you could use that tool to move the purse around so his eyeball moves on however you want it to be. That's good, you know, especially if you're trying to achieve a different, you know, look on Batman. As you can see here, this one is a different faceplate, so he looks more angry. So now you're gonna try to match his eyes with his faceplate. You know, you can move it around however you want to. You know, it's a really good feature because you're giving the opportunity to play around with different emotions from Batman. It's kind of freaky at times, as you can see him, you know, just looking at you. Now, I know I showed you the faceplate earlier, but we're gonna try to look at now is the close-up view of the different faceplates when they're attached to the cowl itself. Made a visual comparison. As you can see, the first one is his calm, you know, faceplate. The second one is the grumpy looking one. Third one is he's just mad. And I really love this feature because for someone who, you know, loves to take pictures of his action figures, I can create different scenes from this different faceplates and match it up with a purse. Then the possibilities are endless in this figure. Right now what we're looking at is the stand with its LED lights on it. Like I said earlier, this stand runs with 3 AAA batteries. I also turned on his EMP gun, you know, just to show you how powerful the lights are. You know, it's not too powerful because obviously he doesn't light up, but if you walk into this room, there's really no lights whatsoever. So I guess it gives you this look of the Dark Knight, you know, when he's standing and then there's only limited you know, source of light. It's good for poses like that. I would stick with a stand because, you know, a lot of people use a different stand, but you know, I love the stand. You know, I just love how it looks like, and this extra feature is really cool. Okay, what you're looking at right now is a picture of Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne from the movie Dark Knight Rises. Now, the reason why it's up there is because I'm going to make a quick transition just to emphasize the details of this head sculpt from Hot Toys. So you can see it's almost seamless, the transition. And with that being said, I'm going to show you his head sculpt while it's in a bat suit. So you can see the head sculpt is proportioned to the body. I also included the cape on this shot just to give you a better look of how he looks like with the bat suit and everything, you know, with all the accessories included. And as you can see here, you know, the head is proportioned to the body. The neck doesn't seem too long, unlike in some Hot Toys figure. I guess because of the neck piece as well. But the likeness, you know, the expression on his face, it's just dead on Christian Bale. You know, I like the fact that they didn't put any expression on the face, because it kind of suits the character really well. All right, so that pretty much sums it up. No, it's a lengthy video, but there was a lot of cover. So overall, if you're planning to buy a Batman figure from Hot Toys, I would say this is the way to go. MMS 71 is great, DX02 is also good, but overall you're gonna get your money's worth from DX12. I would recommend this to any Hot Toys collector, or especially if you are a Batman fan. You know, this is a great figure and you would not regret picking this one up. Alright, thank you for watching, and I hope this helps your decision if you're planning to get any Batman figures in the future.